And today we about to check out this video where it's Piers Morgan, I don't think Ben Shapiro's there, maybe Tom McDonald, but they're speaking about the whole song that they had and how people are really upset about it and a whole bunch of woke BS, man. Let's check this out. You guys recommended this to me. If you want to recommend other videos, you can absolutely do that via Discord or via, not email, Instagram, right? You can do that via DM. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
Well, this begs the question, has hip-hop gone woke? I spoke to Ben about his unlikely transformation into a rap heavyweight yesterday. And today I'm joined by the artist who actually crafted the song, Tom McDonald. Tom, well, first of all, congratulations on this runaway smash hit. You're actually entitled to celebrate it because you are a bona fide rapper. Ben, I'm not quite so convinced by. Maybe a one-hit wonder. First of all, are you surprised by the backlash, or did you predict the backlash and that was one of the reasons you did the song in the first place?
Well, I've made a lot of sort of anti-woke anthems over the years, and there's always a certain degree of backlash that comes with it. So this one was sort of, a lot of my relationship with the audience is call and response. I make a song, people respond in the way that they do, and then I respond again with the next song. So, Facts with Ben is sort of the cap on a long line of anti-woke anthems that have been met with pretty heavy criticism.
People in the black rap community have come out and said, look, this is just blatant cultural appropriation, racism, because you're accused.
I need to shut their ass up. The black rap. What the heck is the black rap community? So you rappers that are black? Man, I need to shut that. They don't speak for every rapper that's black. Black rap community? What is that?
All their music that they produce of being about selling drugs, pushing guns, stripper poles, turning our sons into thugs, and so on. What do you say to that criticism?
I think that there's all types of rappers out there. There's black rappers and white rappers and Asian rappers and Indian rappers, all types of rappers. And I don't think that criticizing sort of the status quo of the genre or criticizing the prevalent content of the music, I don't agree that there's anything racist about that.
Yeah, that makes no sense. What? So they make a song and they call out the hip hop culture, and you put that under the black community? Why? Who said that? See, that's crazy. It's like me saying, "Hey, man, there's thieves out here," and you go, "What you trying to say? You calling me a thief? Why are you so offended?" I ain't say your name. I ain't even looking your direction, but you so quick to get offended. Kind of snitching on yourself. That's what that means, right? They didn't say black people are doing. I didn't hear that not one time in that damn song.
What struck me is that there seems to have been more outrage over you guys lampooning this style of rap music than there is about the actual rap music, which often to me gets an extraordinary pass from criticism. And I said to Ben yesterday, when you have John Legend rewriting Baby It's Cold Outside because it's so offensive, but doesn't rewrite any of the lyrics of any of his rap friends, there's an obvious...
I ain't going front. The Baby It's Cold Outside song's intense. I remember when I first heard that song, I was like, why don't you just leave? Baby It's Cold Outside is great. Nigga, leave. Bro, just dip. You gotta go, player. Come on, man. Well, you only gotta tell me no once. You only gotta tell me no, I'm out. But it is just a song, and he's trying to give the game, and it is what it is. Right? But nigga, just leave. Either don't. Hey, young men, don't ask more than once. I promise you, it's more beneficial to just respect it and just leave.
Double standard.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that sort of in general, over the last 10 to 15 years, there's been very prevalent themes in hip hop, sort of objectifying women, glorifying violence, and romanticizing drug abuse and stuff like that. And I think that hip hop likes to think of itself as quite a woke genre. And none of those things seem to quite align with what the woke mob is standing up and being vocal against. So I think it's a little bit hypocritical, but
do you think you can be...
Woke mob will go after people and try to cancel them, but when there's woke rappers out here trying to put out songs, they won't go to their damn show. You got woke rappers crying about the fact that they don't get support, but people will try to rush to cancel Tom McDonald.
For one of the Billboard charts,
rush to your favorite rapper Spotify.
Subtly shadow banned, stop you getting
there. Well, it's happened before. I've had Billboard refuse to count my album sales. I'm completely independent. There's no record label. There's no distribution. There's no marketing team, nothing. I make all of my beats. I write all the songs. My girlfriend shoots the music videos, entirely independent of the music industry. So, censorship, suppression, shadow banning, very familiar with all of those things. Like I said, Billboard's refused to count my album sales before. They've removed me off trending charts on YouTube. My distribution company, TuneCore, which is supposed to be the alternative for artists who don't want to sign a major record deal, that they are supposed to be able to go to TuneCore and independent.
I used to use TuneCore. I'm not going to tell people what I use now. But yeah, I'm noticing some of the things he's about to say. Check out my Spotify, my music, whenever you have the time. Link is in the description.
Release their own music. So I had TuneCore deny release of this song and say that they will not host it in any form because of quote unquote lyrical content. So, I think the buzz is there, and I think the press is there, and I think that the proof is.
Yeah, you allow Shake That Booty 5000, the remix. You allow that to get played. Extremely explicit lyrical content. You literally can select explicit if you want to. Right? So you allow it on there. Why would you not allow his song on there? That's mad shaky. That's suspect.
Is in the pudding. I have access to the sales numbers, as do many other people. So I think it would be pretty hard for Billboard at this point in time to just blatantly snub us from the Billboard charts.
Can you make one promise, Tom, which is if you do get there, you don't make as part of your celebration a decision to do a whole album with Ben Shapiro? I don't think any of us could stomach that.
I think you should.
I can absolutely make that promise.
You should do a whole album. You do a Daily Wire album. I'm trying to hear the Candace Owens. Nah, that's my idea. Don't take that. I'm doing a song with Candace Owens. We gonna call it Conservative and Adorable. I'm the adorable one. Nah, that's great. Like, I'm the adorable one. They like, we know you. Not. It's her. It's her, brother. Move out the way. Let's hear what bars she got. That probably sound crazy. Candace rapping some bars, nigga. You should do an R&B song. Try to outsell Taylor Swift, nigga. What's up?
Tom, congratulations on the success. I love the record because I see what you're doing with it, and I applaud you for it. It's standing up a lot of double standards, and I think that's important. Thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Piers.
Okay, we heard from Tom, but now let's hear from the hip-hop establishment. Joining me now from New York is the highly respected rapper Talib Kweli, who also co-hosts the Midnight Miracle podcast with Dave Chappelle, and the DJ.
Oh, no. Sit your ass down, Tyler. And then Vlad snitch ass. They had, mind you, Talib Kweli got some songs, right? I give him some credit. I don't really care about his opinion outside of a few songs. Just to get by is my ish. Just to get by. We go through episodes too, like Attack of the Clones. That's one of the hardest bars I ever heard, bro. That's one of the hardest bars. I gotta give him his credit. He's one of the dopest rappers. And he did a lot of stuff for one of my favorite rappers, Ye. If it wasn't for him, Ye would have still been getting no respect as a rapper. Right? He was one of the first rappers to take Ye on tour, him and Mos Def. Right? So I give him his credit. What he about to say now? And then you got DJ Vlad, who was disgusting. Disgusting. If you got beef with somebody, DJ Vlad will schedule an interview with you, mind you, which is one-on-one. There's one-on-one interviews, and the person you beef with would just randomly pop up at this private location, knowing the exact time where you at on camera. This type of guy he is. He's the type of guy to ask you questions that he knows will get you arrested. And then when you get arrested, he'll brag that he's doing the good work. That's who DJ Vlad is. For years, he's been doing disgusting things. When it comes to the media, this bottom of the barrel nasty, He there. He don't care. He will film or upload a video of your little brother getting slapped just randomly, and he'll upload it and instigate and say he's proud to do so. I've heard him admit to this years ago, before I even thought about being in media. Vlad's nasty. I don't watch Vlad. I can't watch him. Right? And mind you, whatever, capitalism, it is what it is. But then if you come on here and say some craziness, bro. But yeah, Vlad is nasty. He's one of those people that don't have a soul when it comes to content.
Media mogul, DJ Vlad. Well, a very high-powered panel to
business
respond.
Is business.
So let me start with you then, Talim. You and I have locked horns before on Twitter, as it used to be. I think we both like to express ourselves forcefully, and absolutely no problem in doing that. What is your objection to this song?
They say something stupid.
Well, first of all, forgive my voice because I'm coming off tour. My voice sounds a little scratchy.
I want to
congratulate Tom. Okay, cool. I want to congratulate Tom McDonald on his journey in sobriety, because that's very important to note. That part of his story is about his journey in sobriety. I do think it's very cowardly and very racist to blame hip hop for his addiction, as if white people don't have addiction issues. That's first and foremost.
Yo, now you just being ignorant, my guy. Now you just being ignorant. Oh, because white people just have addiction. So what the what? You put it behind a race? Tom put it behind people literally telling you to do the drug. You put it behind the color of your skin. Talib, if you don't shut your ass up and rap, I swear, bro, already you sound stupid. Well, white people, what? Okay, what was that? Huh? If he was listening to trap rap or the get, which it was a common thing, which still is a common thing, but it was an error. That SoundCloud rap was, hey, go drink this. This is how you make it. You put a little bit of this in there and then you take a little bit. They was giving instructions. And they knew their fan base was children.
But if we're going to talk about the song Facts with Ben Shapiro, let's have a facts versus feelings conversation, which is something that Ben Shapiro always says. The hook of the song is, this ain't rap, which I agree with. Not rap, it's not hip hop, has nothing to do with rap. Piers, you're wrong. The song has nothing to do with rap. This song, he says, money, cars, clothes. We ain't selling drugs. We ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns. We ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs and your daughters into hoes. This is not facts. He completely erased all conscious hip hop. See, I got this shirt from Tribe Called Quest, one of the greatest rap groups of all time. He erased what I do. He erased what my people do. And most of my friends do.
Fam, he didn't say all, bro. Fam, they literally on the song was naming names and making direct line. They was talking about the Meg Thee Stallions, the Sexy Red. How you get offended and you wasn't even mentioned, bro? That's insane. That's great. You not Meg Thee Stallion, bro. And you a fool if you like the top performers, bro, are doing the opposite of you. In fact, maybe you should have gotten more flowers based off your skill set. I'm not a hater. But hip hop does not push what you do. So you should literally be on the side of this song saying, he's right. They should promote what I do even more. There are people that don't even know who you are, Talib Kweli. And that's not me saying that to disrespect you, because I know you. And I know you nice. With the lyrics. Not with the conversation. With the lyrics. You got some joints, bro, but it's because you're not doing the trap stuff and the ghetto stuff.
Don't rap about those things. Tom is lying about rap.
Well, yeah, but hang on. Okay, all right. But hang on. I don't think he's saying all rappers do. In fact, he made a point of saying he doesn't mean all rappers or all hip hop stars. But there's no doubt some do. There's no doubt some do that.
He made a point. Of course. And there's some country music artists and some heavy metal artists that participate in violent and sexual content. But I would never make a song, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't specify that he meant some rap in the song. He specified that on your show when you question him. But on the song,
It sounds so stupid. On the song, He's a rapper, right? He himself is a rapper. So by default, he doesn't mean all, right? Because he would have to be talking about himself. What are you talking about, Tyler? This sounds crazy. This sounds...
Saying I'm trying to be offensive and I'm hoping to upset people. So guess what? As a black man who does hip hop, I'm offended. If you were trying to offend me, well, then you did a good job.
Because you soft. That's what that tells me. You soft as hell.
Claim that rap or art is the cause of violence or cause of addiction in his life is irresponsible and hypocritical. When a bomb drops in a nation, it falls on the just and the unjust. I watched a movie called Oppenheimer about a white man who made an atomic bomb that dropped on Japanese people because another white man genocided 6 million Jewish people. Killers of the Flower Moon is a movie about...
This video is for educational purposes, guys. This video is for educational purposes. In fact, I need to check and make sure. Am I still streaming? You guys still here? We still live? Okay. Just making sure, man.
A great movie about a white men who go and pillage and steal from Native American people. Yesterday, a Trump fan from Philly decapitated his father because his father was voting for Joe Biden.
Whoa. That's not all Trump fans. Did you just generalize all Trump? If your goal was to make this black man who is a rapper angry, then you just did that. Shut up. This nigga's crying about generalizing and then he generalizes right now.
That's like Vanilla Ice. You can't tell me that in the culture that he claims that he stands for, that there's no violence and sex. Can't tell me that. Anyone who supports Trump, like Tom McDonald does in his music, after Trump's...
Bam, comparing Tom McDonald to Vanilla Ice is so disrespectful. You triggered, bro. What Vlad got to say?
Mugshot. After January 6th, after this man has been indicted for rape and has 91 felonies, you can't tell me about Blue Lives Matter. You can't tell me that you're about law and order. You're being a hypocrite.
Okay. Powerful words. DJ Vlad, you've been sitting there patiently. What do you...
Cap.
You make of all this?
Let's see what Vlad got to say.
I mean, I agree. Someone with Talib Kweli, who's also a friend of mine. The problem is that when you talk about rap and you want to talk about...
I was going to say, I don't know if he is going to agree with Talib Kweli just because he is a exploiter, right? And that's not because he white. Right? It's business. Well, that's why I'm not even mad. Because it's business. If you going to go to his platform and you get arrested, you stupid, because he's been getting people arrested for years. And you went there just so you get some clout, you dumb. But the way he does his business, I don't think he's going to agree with Talib Kweli 100%. But let's see. I still don't really rock with Vlad.
About the gangster lyrics, the violent lyrics, drug lyrics. When you look at rap as a whole, when you look at the biggest rappers in the world right now, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, these guys aren't rapping about drugs. They're not talking about violence. They're not talking about beating women or whatever else. And I think a lot of times when you have these songs that try to generalize these types of things.
What did he say?
Times when you have these songs that try to generalize these types of things or whatever else. And I think a lot of times when you have these songs that try to generalize rap as a whole, when you look at the biggest rappers in the world right now, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. Well, yeah. I would say J. Cole is pretty clean. He's not doing the generic stuff. You got who else? He said Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, he's pretty proper. He did do the ratchet stuff early in his career, then he switched it up. I mean, he's still writing songs that are ratchet for other people. As far as Drake, come on, bro. Drake just dropped a whole album that was dedicated to teenagers. He had Sexy Red on there, talking about shake that thing and all this craziness. It was wild. It was wild. So Drake ain't like as squeaky clean as you would say, especially, you bugging. The hell? Drake had a whole like gangsta album, right? What is it? Is it, if you're reading this, it's too late? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Drake got a whole fucking gangsta album with 21 Savage recently. Can you do something to me? Can you talk to the for me? 21. They got thing 21. Yeah, he sounded suspect, but he was asking 21 who's known. for doing street stuff, to do his street stuff. So yeah, that's cap, right? You get off with the Kendrick Lamar and you get off with the J. Cole, but those are very like rare. That's not like the day-to-day thing. You name the 3 rappers, name me a good 4 more, just 4 more that are conscious, that are at that level. You won't be able to.
These guys aren't rapping about drugs. They're not talking about violence. They're not talking about beating women or whatever else. And I think a lot of times when you have these songs that try to generalize these types of things, it oversimplifies things and it gives rap in general a bad name.
And is J. Cole and Kendrick the biggest rappers right now? Some will argue that the female rappers are bigger than them. Some.
Kind of annoying. And listening to the song, right on face value, it doesn't sound like he's really saying anything wrong. But a lot of times when you have these sort of white supremacist type of sayings, like for example, all lives matter. From the outside looking in, of course, all lives matter. But it's really a shot at Black Lives Matter and kind of trying to undermine that type of thing. So I really don't like what we call in hip hop sneak dissing.
What do you even shut up? You don't like sneak dissing? How about sneak getting people arrested? How about that? In fact, you love it. You exploited and made millions from it. You don't like sneak dissing? Shut your ass. He's lying. His teeth. Straight lying.
And I feel the song has a lot of sneak dissing.
Tell him.
No, it has a lot of direct dissing.
That hip hop has moved to a, for want of a better word, a better place. That the biggest stars no longer want to rap about stuff that caused all the offense, and actually it's changed. Is that accurate?
See, I don't think that this should be a conversation with 3 white people and 1 black person about the state of hip hop and a referendum on hip hop. I think that's the wrong direction to go. One more thing I'm going to say about Donald Trump is that Tom McDonald is an immigrant. Donald Trump just said immigrants are.
How do we get to Donald Trump? This ain't jumped to a Donald Trump discussion real quick. You're using Tom McDonald as a way for you to attack Donald Trump. Get your ass out of here. Go find Mos Def and go put out another album, bro. Like, I'm not hearing the bull crap anymore. I'm sick of this.
For poisoning our blood here in America. Donald Trump uses white nationalist rhetoric from Mein Kampf and Hitler all the time. And this guy is a supporter of it. This song is called Facts.
Hang on. Listen, you can have views about Donald Trump. That's fine.
Right.
And by the way, you can say...
I said, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. That's fine.
No, but you randomly did it. No, you should have been talking about the song the whole time. You were brought up here to talk about the song, not Donald Trump. What are you talking about, bro? They need to let me on one of these shows. I'll rip people to shreds, metaphorically.
The idea that I'm not allowed to, or DJ Vlad isn't allowed to, comment about hip-hop or rap is ridiculous.
I didn't say that. I didn't say
basically said
DJ Vlad. No, I didn't. Let me be clear. DJ Vlad is a controversial figure in our culture. A lot of people accuse him of being a culture vulture. That is not a criticism that I personally agree with, although I do understand the argument.
I don't think he's a culture vulture. He's just an extreme capitalist. Right? He exploits. And I'm not talking about anything based on skin color. I'm talking, man, if you're a white rapper, he'll exploit you. It doesn't matter. Right? He will try to get whatever monetary gain he could get from you. It don't matter if it costs you your life, your career, nigga, jail time, whatever. He wants it all. He wants it all. And not to mention that he strikes the hell out of channels that use his content because he's like, oh, you should be original. Meanwhile, he built his millions from putting out mixtapes, illegally taking other people's music and putting it out and selling it. Think about this. Back in the day before the internet was a thing, the only way you could get stuff if you didn't buy the album was to buy mixtapes. People were selling mixtape, which they didn't have permission to, them making monetary gain off of other people's stuff. And then I remember vividly around when I was a teenager, Lil Wayne put out a mixtape. I think it was The Drought. And he says on the mixtape, if you bought this, you stupid as hell. He says it on it. Yo, you bought this mixtape, you dumb as hell. I released this for free. People been getting y'all for years, selling y'all that stuff. And then that's when people say, uh-oh. All the people that was selling mixtapes was like, wait a minute, you wasn't supposed to let them know that. especially that the internet exists, you could just go and get it yourself. You weren't supposed to let them know. But yeah, DJ Vlad is nasty as hell, hypocrite, all of that. But that's business. That's what it is.
I work if unbeknownst to a lot of people, I've done more songs with white rappers than any rapper you can name, any black rapper you can name. My next singles feature Mac Miller, rest in peace. I've worked with Macklemore. I work with R.A. the Rugged Man. There's no problem with white people in hip hop. There's a problem with racist white people.
I know R.A. was a rapper.
Tom McDonald's song is racist and it's factually incorrect. And I could break.
The song is not racist. You gotta cut it out. You didn't say anything racist in that damn song. You talking about you could break it down. You've been here for 10 minutes talking about Donald Trump.
Down what's factually incorrect in the song Facts. And I could break down how Ben Shapiro started his career by saying rap isn't music. So you got somebody featured on your song, tweeted in 2019, fact, rap isn't music. And if you think it is, you're stupid. Well, that person is clearly not an anti-racist, intelligent person. Tom McDonald owes the hip hop.
I disagree, and that was his opinion. So it makes it an even bigger troll that he has the number one song.
Community and apology for putting someone on a song that in.
I was about to say something so Shut your simple ass up. Tom McDonald owes the community a apology. I had to stop myself from flinching at the camera. I almost lunged at I'm lunged at the camera right now. Yo, owe nobody nothing. You crybaby. I bet you want reparations too, huh? Sitting there like the Grove sisters from Proud Family. You like this. Just out here like that. Handout, please. Please, another handout. Can I get another handout? Please give me an apology. You hurt my feelings because you made a song that charted #1, and I never in my existence was able to do that. I never did it. So you got to give me any clout by any means. Please say sorry to me. Say sorry. Say sorry. I'm pro-black. Say sorry to me because you hurt my feelings. You sitting here across from somebody that was sending black people to jail like a mother. Oh, no. We ain't talking about Vlad today. Someone who literally laughs and celebrates for sending black men to jail because he wanted to make a quick buck. Right? It's just if we're just going to be literal. And once again, I don't care about the race thing. People always claiming somebody's racist. That's not me. I'm not woke. But it's just crazy that you can be sitting on it with someone who has sent men who happened to be black to jail, and you have more concern about a song from Tom McDonald. You a bitch. It's what it is.
2009, writing for a white nationalist site, Breitbart, wrote an article.
Oh my gosh. Bro. This now I know why y'all wanted me to watch this. Right? I hate this wokeness. Stop putting everything behind your race. Tom McDonald's not racist. I don't like Vlad. I'm not claiming he racist. He just disgusting when it comes to getting that money. That's where I would never work with him. Vlad would literally sell your soul if it meant that he could get a few million.
Saying rap is crap. These people don't respect hip hop. Tom McDonald is making rap for people.
Well, I think you're missing. Look, I played some of this stuff back to Ben Shapiro yesterday. I think you're slightly missing the point. He's lampooning the world of rap and hip hop.
I'm not missing the point.
You think there's a lot of hypocrisy and double standard there?
I'm very clear that Ben Shapiro is lampooning hip hop. I'm very clear about that. I'm not under any misconception.
Even you must admit, when John Legend goes out of his way to rewrite the lyrics to "Baby It's Cold Outside" because of the Me Too campaign, because it's
a crazy song, but nigga, I would just not listen to it. It ain't for me anyway, right? But when you listen to the lyrics, it's kind of crazy. Shoot, but we gonna redo all the old songs. It's kind of crazy. You have no idea how many songs that you've been dancing to and singing that's literally about something nasty or disgusting or crazy. That song's about a simp. This nigga is begging. Please, can I stay here? It's cold. Can I stay here? And maybe we could cuddle and maybe that's cold. Get your nasty ass outside, man. Get your nasty, thirsty ass outside. But the song is not like, well, we gotta redo it. Nigga, shut up. Like, I just don't play it. I don't play it because it ain't for me. It ain't for me. Right? There's certain songs from back then around that era that's popping. That ain't one of them.
He thinks it's about sexual assault, but doesn't rewrite any lyrics from any hip hop or rap song in the last 50 years. You got to admit, there is a ridiculous double standard.
Yes. It's crazy. Good points. Right? Like, yeah, nah. You know what? I ain't gonna start naming. I can start naming some lyrics, bro. The way you be like, when they say that last year.
Isn't it?
I couldn't disagree. I completely disagree.
Really?
Because I think you're removing all social, political, and historical context that goes into creating hip hop and equating it with the social, political context. That
You
goes
genuinely think "Baby It's Cold Outside" is more offensive than anything that
I didn't say that.
Well, you implied it.
I didn't say that. I said no. I didn't imply it. I said you are removing.
He's saying it's okay because black people went through struggle, so we could say what. That sounds stupid. That sounds dumb. Man, this dude is insane. No, I'm not rolling with that.
Context to make a false equivalency.
No, the context is very straightforward. John Legend chose to rewrite the lyrics to "Baby It's Cold Outside."
False equivalency. You've been talking about Trump this whole time.
I understand.
But he didn't rewrite any of the offensive, misogynist, violent lyrics of his friends in the rap world.
Piers, I get that that's how you feel, but you're feeling.
It's not a feeling, it's a fact.
And the facts.
Whoa. How is that? No, that was a fact. He remade a song and didn't remake others. How is that fit? I'm gonna need to take a smoke break after this. How's that feelings? This dude's crazy.
Is? Oh no, that's not. Well, it's not a fact that it's a
fact that John Legend hasn't rewritten any lyrics to people in the hip hop world.
And it's not a. Piers Morgan, John Legend is not your slave. He doesn't have to do it.
He's not my slave.
Shut. I'm not going to yell it, but I'm still going to talk. Shut your dumb ass up. You literally just told Tom McDonald that he had to come and apologize to the hip hop. No. Talib Kweli, I don't know if you know this, but Tom McDonald is not your slave. Conversation over. Shut the fuck up. How about that? We done now. We done. We don't even got to talk about it no more. I'm not your slave. Tom McDonald's not your slave. Piers Morgan ain't your slave. Stop crying. Whoa. He's race baiting like, we're not your slave. I'm black. Well, okay, we get it.
He can be a hypocrite.
Every time he's wrong, he just throws blackness as a shield.
And
then let's stop talking about John Legend because this is not a.
So why were we talking about Trump for 10 minutes? Piers, please ask him that. Please. Oh man, I swear I would watch you more. If you ask him right now, so why did we talk about Trump?
About John Legend. Let's talk about the song Facts.
All right, but you
stop deflecting.
I'm not deflecting.
And let's
wow. Okay, so what? Bam, why do you want to talk about the song Facts so hard right now when you just literally talking about everything but? Stop deflecting. What did Trump have to? This is crazy. That's what woke people do, man. That's what woke people do, man. They will literally say the most delusional, crazy things and then get mad at you for saying something not even similar, but along the same context or doing something along the same variation, right? It's nasty. That's nasty as hell, right? Talib Kweli is the type of person to hit you, and then if you swing back on, like, what are you doing? Stick to the point. That was weeks ago. Like, that was 5 seconds ago. Of course, that was metaphor, bro.
Okay, so can we get back to the song?
Hang on. Let me bring in DJ Vlad. He's been very
lyric.
Talib, there's three of us here. Let me bring in DJ Vlad. You apparently, DJ Vlad, you're a culture vulture. What does that mean, first of all?
I mean, from my point of view, I think that's a slang for pretty much anyone. I've seen every prominent white person being called a culture vulture. Steve Rifkin, to Leora Cohen, Eminem to
also
Mac
black
Miller.
people. Also, black people get called culture vultures. Also, black people get called culture vultures.
It's not skin color specific. You can be a black or white culture vulture. Right, okay.
It's not. Absolutely.
Am I a culture vulture?
But white people do get it. White people do get a little heavier than others, and I've never minded being.
That's right, because white people. That's exactly right. Because white people are the dominant group. That's how it goes. Racism is not.
That sounds insane. See, yo. No, man. No, that sounds wow, bro. I hate the whole culture vulture thing too, right? Because what if you do things that would be considered white culture? What's white culture? Is there a white culture? Are they allowed to have culture, or would you go crazy and get woke and start screaming about how they're not allowed to have a white culture? And then if they do have a culture, if you imitated it, would you be a culture vulture for stealing white culture? Is really dumb. The only example I've heard of culture vulture that I was like, kind of makes sense, was Drake. That it described his art style of rapping and doing music to a T. He will find whatever is the newest culture that comes out with a new hip hop or music style, and his whole album will be dedicated to that, even though he never did it before in his life. That's blatantly what he does, right? He would just latch on to some new shit, right? And it ain't about race. It's just whatever's the new hot new sound, right? That's the only person I've heard someone say, "Oh, that's a culture vulture." I was like, I would have just called him a style thief, but all right. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. You know, Drake do be stealing. And remember, I used to be an OG Drake fan, like back in the day. I was like day one. And I started noticing, oh, okay. Ye just dropped the 808s and Heartbreak album, and that got cool. Oh, now everything you sounds like 808s and Heartbreaks? Okay. Oh, okay. The overseas, like African music got popping, the Afro beats. Like, oh, now you making a whole Afrobeat albums. All right. Right. You ever made an Afrobeat song or heard one before this year? No? Okay. All right. That's you right. You do whatever you want. When you doing it, like, I come out with a salsa album, and then the next year, Christian music becomes popular, and now I got a Christian album, and then the next year, I don't know, just some random reggae music become popular, and now I'm coming out with reggae albums. My nigga, you're not even doing it because you genuinely like the actual sound. You just doing whatever is trending. And that describes Drake as well as a few artists. Madonna used to do that. She just, whatever's the new thing, she will latch on to that. I think that's probably where he learned it from. Madonna, the first two names, Madonna and Drake are the first two artists I could think of when it comes to like just taking something and running with it. But I'm positive there's a plethora of more people that's doing it behind the scenes that we don't even know.
Logical or convenient for anyone.
Especially with these executives. And
white people are not the dominant group in music. Hang on. White people are not the dominant group in music anymore. I would say most of the biggest stars in the world right now are not white.
White people own all of the record companies. White people own all of the record companies. That's true.
Well, I had that conversation with...
Oh, my. All of what record companies? You know about every record company in the world? All? Even the independent ones? Then whose fault is that? Why don't you make a record label? What you doing to make change? You got a record label? You signing people? You making their stuff go viral? No? Shut up. And why does everything have to be based on skin color? That's annoying. That is really annoying, man. I'm against the machine. That's what I'm against. We need to be going against the machine, not no skin color war.
Kanye. I had that conversation with Kanye, and he felt very strongly about it. And I had that conversation with him, and he may have a point about that.
White people own all of the money.
But it doesn't change the fact that many of the biggest and most successful and richest music artists in the world right now are black. That is also true.
All right, well, let's change places. How about we get all the money and y'all get to tap dance? How about that?
I don't think you're short of a few, Bob, are you?
Tap dance. And are you tap dancing for free? Right? He just said a bunch of people are rich. You said we get all the money. They don't have all the money because entertainers are rich, which means that they have money. But the way business works, the person who starts the company is getting majority of money. How about all the McDonald's workers get all the money and the CEO gets nothing? Like, how about give me all your money? How about I get all your money and you trade places? You be broke like me for a day. Let's see how long you live stream. Let's see you trade places for a year. Eddie Murphy style. Let's see how long you on here doing content. I bet you won't last long. I bet you won't. On here crying.
I don't think you're short of a few bob, as we'd say in England. You've got a few dollars up your sleeve.
Money is not about whether or not one individual makes it. I am an exception to the rule. The vast majority of my people are not rich people, and that's a fact. And I'm an exception to the rule.
See, now you're taking something way out of what he just said. We're talking about musicians, especially hip hop musicians. When you talk, no, you're not. You're not. Especially if you getting it, then I mean there's a lot of other people that are getting it that were way more successful than you.
I make money doing conscious underground hip hop. I'm not doing pop hip hop. I'm not appealing to a MAGA fan base. I don't rap about materialism, misogyny. I don't do any of that.
Trump. What?
Exception to the rule.
It's good to have you on the program. Come back. I've enjoyed this debate.
But hold on.
Here we go.
I want to say that Ben Shapiro has a history of racist comments.
Yeah, you said that.
And for Tom MacDonald.
You know what?
Okay,
listen.
Well then y'all
apologize.
Okay, you've said good.
You wanted him to apologize.
DJ, thank you for coming back on. Please come again soon. I enjoyed that debate. Thank you very much.
I just want to say one last time. I'm going to talk to Tom MacDonald like he's a slave and he should do what I tell him to do. But don't ever tell me what to do because I ain't a slave. Shut up. That was just a whole lot of race bait. I wish Tom MacDonald was there. I wish Ben Shapiro was there. Scorchers, but I wish I was there. Right? I got to step my game up so I can start debating some of these losers. He sounded woke as hell. I would never take him seriously. And it's sad because he's a dope artist, but that's just my opinion. Tell me what yours is down below in the comment section. Hit the like button. Check out my links. Also, help me out by checking out my music on Spotify. The link should be somewhere in the description. No? Why not check it out? Tell me what you think.